Englewood, New Jersey, 1979, the birthplace of a song that would change music forever. Before rap ruled the airwaves, it thrived in the streets, the heartbeats of communities. But one song was about to bring it into every living room. Enter Sylvia Robinson, a producer with a vision. She didn't just see rap, she saw its future. She brought together three strangers, Michael Wonder Mike Wright, Henry Big Bank Hank Jackson, and Guy Master G O'Brien. Together they formed the Sugarhill Gang. Their debut? Rapper's Delight, a song that wasn't just a hit, it was a movement. Over 14 minutes of infectious beats and tales of 70s urban life, Rapper's Delight wasn't just music, it was an experience. It climbed the Billboard Top 40, introducing hip-hop to households everywhere. The Sugarhill Gang didn't just make a song, they paved a golden path for hip-hop. Their success was proof rap had universal appeal. From fun, danceable tunes to powerful stories and reflections on society, rap became the voice of generations. The Sugarhill Gang, they may have just one mega hit, but their legacy, it's immeasurable. They handed hip-hop its mainstream ticket, and the genre never looked back. To truly understand, let's dig deep into the lyrics and the stories that they unfold.
I said a hip hop, the hip to the hip hop, you don't stop the rock.
I said a hip hop, the hippie to the hip hop, and you don't stop. This catchy line, memorable, blending the rebellious ethos of the 70s with the burgeoning urban hip-hop culture, was the first time that the phrase hip-hop appears on a record. Rather than merely being an arbitrary expression, the term traces its origins to the 1950s. During this time, teenage dance events were labeled as hip-hops or hippity-hops, often by parents who viewed them with skepticism. This moniker persisted, and in the South Bronx, gatherings where contemporary DJing and rapping emerged came to be known as hip-hops.
Now what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat.
Now what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat. At a time when rap was an unfamiliar territory for many, this line serves as both a clarification and a declaration. They weren't here to conform, they were here to revolutionize, introducing listeners to a new sonic world. Wonder Mike said this line was inspired by the first line of the opening credits of the TV show The Outer Limits.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture.
To the black, to the white, the red and the brown, the purple and yellow. But first,
To the black, to the white, the red and the brown, the purple and the yellow. Hip-hop from its inception has been about inclusivity. This line captures that essence, calling out to people of all backgrounds. In doing so, it champions the principle that hip-hop is an art form where everyone, regardless of their background, can find a voice and a sense of belonging.
but first I gotta bang bang the boogie to the boogie, say up jump the boogie to the bang bang boogie, let's rock.
Drawing from the disco era that preceded hip-hop, this line embodies the transitional phase of music during the late 70s. Wonder Mike has referenced this as being like a spoken drum roll, quoted as saying, "I like the percussive sound of the letter B. The part where I go to the bang bang boogie, say up jump to the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie, the beat, is basically a spoken drum roll."
So after school I take a dip in the pool, which is really on the wall.
This line masterfully intertwines the themes of aspiration, reality, and the inherent power of perspective. On the surface, the image of taking a dip in a pool evokes a sense of luxury, relaxation, and perhaps even affluence. However, the twist that the pool is really on the wall instantly shatters this image, revealing a more modest reality. Yet instead of coming across as a lament or a reflection of deprivation, the line is presented with a touch of humor, hinting at the human ability to dream, aspire, and momentarily escape the confines of their actual circumstances. Moreover, this line speaks to a broader narrative prevalent in early hip-hop. Many artists emerged from humble beginnings, yet with ingenuity, creativity, and a bit of humor, they carved out spaces of joy, expression, and possibility. The walls pool become a metaphor for the transformative power of perspective, where one's attitude and imagination can turn limitations into opportunities and walls into horizons.
I got a color TV so I can see the Knicks play basketball.
At a glance, this line might appear as simple braggadocio, a staple in the rap genre. However, upon deeper inspection, it holds historical and socio-cultural significance. In the late 1970s, when Rapper's Delight was released, owning a color television was a symbol of upward mobility and success, especially within the African American communities that had long faced economic disadvantages. By specifically mentioning watching the Knicks, a beloved New York basketball team, the lyric underscores the rapper's roots and localized pride. Basketball, particularly in urban areas, has been more than just a sport. It has served as a communal event, a form of escapism, and even a potential ticket out of adversity for some talented players. By intertwining the luxury of color TV with the cultural staple of basketball, the line paints a vivid picture of aspiration, localized identity, and the ever-present urge in hip-hop to rise above and stake one's claim in the world. The line, "The Hotel, Motel, Holiday Inn," isn't just a catchy rhyme. It offers a rich tapestry of the cultural landscape of the time, rooted in the socio-economic dynamics of the late 1970s and early 80s. Hotels and motels weren't merely lodgings. They were venues for social gatherings, impromptu parties, and escape from the mundane. The specific mention of the Holiday Inn is noteworthy. Instead of referencing a more upscale and elite hotel, they chose a chain that was accessible and familiar to the average American. This choice not only emphasizes the inclusivity of hip-hop culture, but also its grassroots origins and close ties to the everyday experiences of its audience. It underscores the idea that you didn't need extravagant settings to have a memorable time. Joy and camaraderie could be found in the most commonplaces of venues. In essence, the line celebrates the democratization of party culture, shedding light on the resilience and creativity of communities finding joy amidst socio-economic challenges.
I guess by now you can take a hunch and find that I am the baby of the bunch, but that's...
I guess by now you can take a hunch and find that I'm the baby of the bunch. This is a nod to Master G's younger age relative to the other members. It's a way of using lyrical prowess to establish identity and position within the group, a tradition that persists in hip-hop. The younger member of the crew, at only 17, had to get his mother to sign the record contract for him because he was underage.
When I'm imp, the dimp, the ladies pimp, the women fight for my delight, but I'm the grand man.
On the surface, this line carries with it the bravado that's quintessential in many rap lyrics. But there's a deeper context here. The use of playful pseudonyms like Imp the Dimp underscores the art of creating personas, a crucial element in the hip-hop culture that allows artists to project larger-than-life images of themselves. These alter egos serve not just as means of expression, but also as shields, protecting the vulnerability of the artist beneath. Moreover, the declaration of being the ladies' pimp and women fighting for the rapper's delight goes beyond just showcasing the MC's appeal. It taps into a recurrent theme in hip-hop where artists seek affirmation and respect in a society that often overlooks them. The inherent boastfulness isn't just about individual grandeur, but also serves as a defiant stand against the marginalization and dismissal of urban and black cultures. By voicing their accomplishments and self-worth loudly, artists in the hip-hop community essentially declare their space and significance in a society that might otherwise silence or sideline them. Just about the catchy beat, every line carries with it a weight, a story, a piece of history that shaped the trajectory of hip-hop. It's a tapestry of aspirations, realities, joys, and challenges that define urban America in the late 70s.